For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 13 of the Oviedo Road to Glory here on FIFA 17. We've had an international management job from India that, rather understandably, I will be rejecting. We start today with the second leg of the Copa del Rey round of 32 against Athletic Bilbao. We, of course, won the first leg by 2-1. Only just, however, but we still were victorious, so we're looking to build on that. And then we have a game against Girona at the weekend to hopefully maintain our top of the league status. We reached top of the table in the last episode, and teams around us have started to slip up and drop points. So we're going to try and make the most of that in the upcoming few games to try and guarantee ourselves promotion up into La Liga for next year. Now, obviously, as you can see, a number of the first team players are unfit and won't be able to play in this game against Athletic, but it was a rotation side like this that played against Athletic in the first game and came out on top. So, so long as we can match them in the game and get ourselves a draw, then we will be through to the next round of the cup competition, which would be absolutely fantastic, not only for the board rating, but also, of course, to raise some extra funds for the transfer window that is just around the corner. Now, Johansson has actually come to me and asked to go out on loan, so I might be granting him that wish in the window. It depends what we can get done elsewhere. But for now, I'm going to jump into this game here against Bilbao with that side and hope that it's good enough to maintain our aggregate lead, if not, well, yeah, maintain our aggregate lead. I want to avoid defeat, basically, in this game, and that will mean that we're through to the round of 16. So drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. There would have been a Napoli career mode episode earlier on this afternoon, so check that if you missed it. But for now, Bilbao. Nando, back to Lucas Toro. Touches in space. Borja Dominguez. Actually, let's use the left back, Fernandez. There we go, managed to get my words out. And then cut back there to Borja, into Toche, forward to Lucas Toro, who's actually our leading goal scorer in this competition. Toche with a bit of space, good shot and a good save by Arith Balaga. Starting on the front foot here. We, of course, do have 2 away goals, but I don't know whether away goals count in this competition. Or Ortiz wasn't quite able to get his head to that. Oh, and Borja was offside, unfortunately. Positive start, though. We do have 2 away goals, but like I said, I don't know if they count. If they do, then we're in a fantastic position. If they don't, then we're still obviously in the best position in the game, but not quite as strong as it would be were they 2 away goals. So we'll try and keep a clean sheet. And if we could just keep a clean sheet, then we'll be through to the next round. There's Mikel Rico through the gap to Adariz, quickly onto Eraso. Oh, I've literally run a ring around him there. Adariz with a shot, but thankfully it's well blocked. In the first leg, their goal came from a cross out wide into Adariz, and they used that tactic throughout the game, and thankfully it was only successful once. Adariz, obviously one of the best headers in European football, one of the best headers of the ball in European football, but so far in this game they've played pretty central and played it into Adariz's feet. So I don't know whether it's just changing tactics for them to try and change things up against me and catch me out, or, that was a terrible pass by Toche, or whether I've just been defending well enough so that they can't get the ball into the wide areas so far. But we'll have to wait and see if they change their tactics throughout the game, depending on how well they find themselves doing in the offensive third. First touch had been better from the midfielder there. We might have been able to catch him on the counter. Adariz wanting to go out wide here, you can tell, because he wants to get himself back in the box, but he had no support. Sabin Marino eventually does run off with the ball, and this is a similar position to where they scored their goal in the first game, but thankfully we were able to get it away because Adariz had to drift wide himself to get the ball into that wide area in the first place. So defending well here so far, but 25 minutes in, I do feel under pressure, especially with the way that they're coming forward in this particular highlight. But we've dealt with it twice now, and hopefully we can continue to be that good defensively throughout the game, and we'll get ourselves to the next round of the competition. Because the prize money is more important than anything else right now for me, to be completely honest. Yes, we're concentrating on the league, and I will continue to do so. But if I can get further in the cup, then I will try and get further in the cup, especially with the transfer window just around the corner, and us being a little bit short on cash right now. Could really do with some extra pennies to spend on maybe loan wages, or preferably free agent wages or pre-contract signings for next season, considering a couple of our players this year that we've relied on heavily have been on loan. Oh, that's not gone well at all. Ep13 closed that down, but thankfully the keeper is going to get there. So I'm looking in January to be making free agent or pre-contract signings rather than buying anyone. We'll have to wait and see how well that plan plays out over the course of time. And we'll find out after this game how much money we'll actually have available to us by the time the window comes around. Sabi Marino on the run. To Mikel Rico to Ep13. This is good football. And that's a lovely ball through to Mikel Rico, and a good save by Alfonso Herrera. Seemed rather reluctant to come for this second ball, but eventually came and caught it. It's probably their best chance of the game so far, actually. Most clear cut as well. But thankfully, they missed it. Villalba, I will look for Toche, but he's not the fastest, and I can't even get it past Echeta to even try and find Toche. So Rasa will play this out wide here to Iñaki Williams, and keep my eye on Ep13 in the middle as well. Thankfully, he's not anywhere near that middle, and Jorge Sainz will get rid of it. Borja Dominguez with, I don't even know what that first touch was. Iñaki Williams will try again here. Drilled it on the floor this time. Mikel Rico and Jorge Sainz again gets in the way. Well, I think the shot was going wide anyway, but it will be a corner for the visitors. Sabi Marino will stand it up into the middle. That should be keeper's ball. He's had to punch that. It'll be another corner here. Again, a spell of pressure for Bilbao. Sabi Marino might look for Ep13 again. No, he's pulled it back towards the edge of the box. San Jose brings it down and fires it over the top of the bar, thankfully. 3 minutes to go till half-time, 0-0. Villalba into Ortiz. Turn inside, get it back to Villalba. Toche is there, making the run through his man on this near side, but I'll use Ortiz. Ortiz with the effort, good save by Araujo. Another top stop from their keeper. We had a chance at the beginning of the half, we've had a chance at the end of the half, but the keeper has stopped both of them and will stay goalless for now in this second leg. Ortiz on the breakaway, driving inside. We'll go out wide here to Fran Villalba, and then back inside looking for Ortiz, who he found well, and he spun well, and he could get the shot off here, Ortiz. He has done. It's drilled hard and low, but Araujo with a comfortable save. Both sides have had good opportunities in this game to take the lead, but neither have been able to take them so far. He's had Ep13. Drilled across there to the man that's free on the far side. Sabi Marino turns inside and has the shot. It's a good save by Alfonso Herrera. That was really well struck from the man in the middle, and thankfully the keeper got a strong arm behind it to ensure that it didn't go over the line. Good goalkeeping. 10 minutes into the second half, still 0-0. To Fernandez. In there to Toche. Fran Villalba is there. Toche could go again, or I could go out wide here to Nando. He's in a good position. First touch is decent. We'll shoot across goal. It's a good save by Araujo. Probably should have tried to keep that low, thinking about it, but never mind. Another chance comes and goes. Free kick for Athletic. Really good position. Raul Garcia just going to lay it off. They're doing something from the training run. Oh. Well, we mentioned Ep13 was very good with his head. He's got quite a powerful shot with his right foot as well. That is an unbelievable hit. I mean, how hard did he want to hit that, and how well did he keep that down? Now we'll find out whether away goals count or not, because if they do, we're still going through on away goals. If they don't, we're going to extra time. Backing in well. Dribbling away from me well. Belendiaga, good tackle. Can't get it back properly though. Ep13 will turn here. Trying desperately not to foul him. Ep13 drills it across the middle. Oh, what a block from Jorge. It wasn't even Jorge. He was the one that cleared it, but someone got an unreal interception on that. Just throwing himself in front of the ball as he was about to put it into the back of an empty net because the keeper had already committed to the dive. That was remarkable defending. And that's a free kick. Oh, my heart couldn't take that. If they'd have gone 2-0 in front, then I think that would have been curtains for us, because I haven't been able to create much in this second half. Wow. Throw that back there to Eddie Lewis. Into Vila, who's just come on. I look to accelerate away from Ander Iturraspe, who we know isn't the fastest, to Fernandez. Inside there to Ortiz. Araujo again makes the stop. We could have scored 3 or 4 in this game if it weren't for their keeper. Ander Iturraspe underneath that, as well as my attack, and Araujo comes to punch. We will have another corner. Can we get an effort on target this time? No, that's far too near the keeper, although again he's elected to punch. I'm trying to head this back towards the man that's in support there, Eddie Lewis, and then we'll stand it up early DeMarcos can't get it under control. I'm going to pull this back with Ortiz there to Vila, who's just come on. Vila with the effort off a Chater, deflected wide for another corner. Let's try again. Try and put it towards the near post this time. Flick that on. Jorge Sainz did well enough. Bring that down, but no, I can't. Oscar Hill across here to Vila. He just had the opportunity that led to that last corner. Ortiz with the effort deflected, and this time they keep it in and stop it from going for another set piece. There's not much time left in this half now, just the 3 minutes added on for stoppage, and I still don't have any idea whether I'm going to extra time or whether this is enough for us to win the game. If I could steal it off them there, that would have been nice, and we could have just scored the goal to guarantee our progression, but they're just taking their time here, Bilbao, which leads me to believe we're probably heading to extra time. Eddie Lewis wins that header. Vitti inside. Lay that in front of the man in the middle. Referee gets in the way, and there goes the final whistle. And they've not said anything in commentary. And it says advance. So I believe that's us through and away goals. Superb! We're through to the next round of the Copa de España on away goals against Athletic Bilbao. So what prize money will we get from that then? I was waiting for some sort of audio cue from Martin Tyler, and we were just like, no, and that's the end of the game, 1-0. And that was it. That's all he said. Youth scouting update, that's good. 73 to 89, this 15-year-old. Don't know. 69 to 87, we'll get another month on him. 59 to 77, I'm going to say no to. 70 to 90, that has potential. 76 to 94 definitely has potential. 48 to 66 is a no. 68 to 92 potential. 49 to 69 no. 71 to 94 also has potential. So, alright, we'll keep those guys going, and we'll see if any of them are worthy of signing in the latter stages of the season. But I don't know when the next round will be drawn. You don't get your prize money until the next round has been drawn. That email is probably going to be a press conference. No, it's a Youth Squad monthly report. Well, these are the kids we already have in our youth academy, and it looks like Luis Sanchez is going to be brilliant. 87 to 94 is his potential. At 17 years of age, he looks like he's going to be absolutely brilliant. So I'll be calling him up sooner rather than later. 78 to 94 for Valentin Prado as well. Looks like he could be half decent. Roberto Aguado, 82 to 94, so his potential has actually improved a little bit. 78 to 86 for Oscar Hara. I'm probably going to let him go if... yeah, I'm probably going to let him go. We'll do that now. We will release the youth player. And Esteban Ponce is now 74 to 82. He could be useful, or should I? No, I'm just going to let him go, and that will just give us the extra wages. There's no point wasting money. I could always use that money to bring in one of the other youth players, couldn't I? Any sign of the next round of the Copa del Rey being drawn? No. Away next against Girona in the league. And we have a full week before we play Elche, which is going to be a massive game, because they're, of course, one of the sides that are right behind us in the division. So fingers crossed, by the time that game comes, the next round of the Copa del Rey will have been drawn, and we'll know how much money we'll have to spend in January. But for now, we're going to concentrate on this game against Girona. Here's Cifuentes. Accelerate away from me. Cross is blocked by Salvajón, but only goes as far as Borja Garcia. Looking to get the ball back here on the edge of the box, but I can't. Porto backing in, spins well and scores. I get so nervous in situations like that about putting a foot in and then going down and winning the penalty, and then you see the man waiting on the edge of the box for the pass, so you think, oh, well, maybe he's going to go there. You commit to trying to read the CPU. They don't do what someone in real life would do, which would be to lay the ball off to the man on the edge of the box, and as I commit to that, he spins me and buries it. That's annoying. 1-0 down. Dinks that over the top. And Salvajón is in behind. How good's his crossing? We won't find out because it's a great block from Ricci, but we'll have the cross to come in from Susaeta, and that's a very good delivery. And Olivas wins the header. I'm going to try and hit this back across with Michu to a teammate, and Rocha's there. Good block again from the defender and cleared away. I haven't been able to create anything in this game. It's been really, really difficult. We created quite a bit against Bilbao. It was just that the keeper was on hand to make save after save. This time, I've not even been able to force a save out the keeper because they've just been so good defensively, and they're really very strong defensively as well. Pereira around the corner there to Susaeta. I'll try and hit this across goal. Olivas gets another block on it. I'm trying my best, but so far my best hasn't been good enough. Susaeta with the delivery. Perapons with the clearance. Costas will bring it down. In there to Bajon. Spins, but Borja Garcia gets it away. 3 minutes to go to half time. We're still 1-0 down. Michu around the corner to Jonathan Pereira. Into Susaeta. I'm going to have to go the other way though, because obviously Susaeta is my wide right midfielder and he tucked into a central position there. Michu, I could have played that through to Jonathan Pereira perhaps. I'm trying to just get away from the people around me here, and I don't know where to go with the ball. I'm going to use the support back there and get that into Russia. Back to Johnny Rees. Looking for Michu. Under control. Left foot wide of the target. Un-Michu-like to miss the target like that, but decent effort. Half an hour to go. Into Johnny Rees. Across there to Jonathan Pereira. I just needed Michu to make me a run earlier than that, and I could have played him in. Susayeta to Johnny Rees, who spun brilliantly, and I'll pull this back, and Susayeta, oh, can't get his shot off. No, it was such a great move. It just didn't quite come off. I get this into the middle quickly, and there's Rocha, and there's Bahon. We'll look to finesse it. It's blocked by Ritchie, and that's going to be a goal kick, isn't it, as it goes out? Oh, this is infuriating now. Rocha to Jonathan Pereira. Michu needs to make me a run, and he has done finally, and we've slotted him in on his right foot. This time, though, Michu wide. Oh, I should have turned onto his left, but I didn't know whether I could do it with the defender right there, so I decided to take the shot, and it was the wrong decision. Pereira across there into Sal Bahon. Michu's looking to make the run. We've found him well. Jonathan Pereira is there. He's not long for this game, though, Jonathan Pereira. He's down to come off as a substitute soon, but he's equalised with what will be his last kick of the game with just 2 minutes to go. He's got no stamina left, but somehow he's able to race away from the defenders and slot that home. Great piece of football from Jonathan Pereira. He hasn't been that prolific for me, but I needed that then. With 2 minutes to go, we've pulled it back. Here's a day. Into the box. Into Kamara. He's turned well. Trying to get the ball off him without fouling him. Oh, it's a nice turn by Cifuentes. What a block by David Fernandez. That has earned us a point. That block, wow. That block has earned us the point. Oh, I thought they were going to go back ahead there with the last kick of the game, but they didn't, thankfully. And we had more possession, more chances, but just not enough to win the game, unfortunately. We only just managed to get the equaliser, didn't we, just before the end. Elche play Numancia later on in the afternoon. No sign of Almeria's result, so I'm not sure what the top of the table will look like as we head towards the game in a week's time against Elche. And I can see there, I'll do a quick training session. We are topped by 2 points, but Almeria have a game in hand on us, so should they win that, they will go above us back to the top of the table. But we are ahead of Elche and have played the same amount of games, which is very, very important. Let's advance as far as that game against Elche, and then just to see if we get the draw for the Cup, and then I'll show you the league table before we end. Elche up next is going to be a huge game. Massive for the grand scheme of things in this league campaign, because if we win it, then it really will help us solidify our position in the top two. It's taken us a while to get there and to find ourselves coming from mid-table into the playoffs and then up into the top two, and Almeria have won that game in hand, so they've gone top on 33, then us on 32, and then three sides, Elche, Cordoba and Valladolid, all on 28, 4 points behind. So a win against Elche will really help us solidify in those top two positions. There are just 4 games to go till the halfway point in the season, and we are fairly comfortable. We haven't lost for ages in the league, although we came close there against Girona, so we'll have to wait and see what happens in the next couple of games. We have Elche and Huesca next, followed by Alcazón, and then we'll be into... Oh, the next round has been drawn of the Copa de España, but I haven't gotten any prize money. Okay, that's annoying. That's very annoying. I thought I might have been given some prize money for that. Evidently not. Okay, well, you can see there what the budget is. If I put it all into wages, then we could sign a couple of free agents and or some pre-contracts, but we haven't got that much money at all at our disposal. So we'll have to wait and see what happens between now and the window. I could sell someone on, but then it's a case of whether we can adequately replace them in the window with the money we've got in the bank. I'm not sure. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more. I'll see you next time.